the web for the final of the Mr. Leather. Congratulations. When did you start doing leather and what made you to start doing it? What was your motivation?
I started 9 years ago, almost to the day today. It was a turn-on originally, but the reason you stick with it is that you find the community, it turns out to be very important to you. The way you feel when you wear it, when you look in the mirror, becomes something very special. And that's how you keep with it for 9 years and run for Mr. Leather and win eventually.
In other words, do you think wearing the leather increases your confidence?
Absolutely, yes.
What exactly arose your ideas? The smell, the texture, the flavor, the looks, or the power?
Yeah, I would say it's about the looks. You put it on and you really transform into someone else.
Yeah.
Into the sort of classic, serious, masculine image that's very powerful.
What is the influence you can make in the community as a Mr. Leather?
I want to continue to make it grow, make it visible, make it accessible, make it open to people. I have lots of plans and also I know I have to roll with the punches, but one thing I really want to do this year is to have leather and fetish presence at all the small prides in the Netherlands. Mm-hmm. In Amsterdam and in Utrecht, there's always a boat full of leathermen and other fetishists.
Yeah.
And at smaller prides, that presence doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
And the guys here, they're definitely not all from the big cities.
Yeah.
They come from the countryside, and I feel like they deserve to be represented too, and I want to.
When you started coming out as a leather, did you experience any resistance at home or work?
So I'm not even that out yet as a leather man. Most of my friends have an idea, and they've all been extremely supportive. I've never come out at work, although some of my colleagues that I'm personally close to, they know. I have to come out to my parents now. It's kind of going to be unavoidable, but I'm excited about it. I think they will actually think it's very fun.
So we're here on the web with the final with Olivier. He was one of the contestants, and I want to know, how was the election, the process for you?
It was a great journey. As I'm 21, of course I'm not very well known. I'm quite a newbie to the scene. So I had to make quite a sprint actually to get to the other candidates who are much better known than I am. It was a fantastic event to take part of, and it was such a great experience, and it was also a very learnful lesson. It was like a lesson for life.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to do it again. It's like now an addiction.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, that sounds good, because if it's an addiction, it means they're enjoying. What make you to get motivated to doing it? Because it's a great job.
It started when I was 11. I was very fascinated to see bikers in their one-piece Danish outfits on their bikes, and later on, of course, the internet is a very helpful method to get to know more of it and go deeper in it. When I was 13, I had for the first time my leathers on me. A guy offered me okay, just experience the material. I want just to get to know with the material. We do not want to have any sexual. Just go into my closet, see if it fits, and just try it. And then I was sold. I was immediately sold, and I knew I wanted more. So then, a few years later, when I was 15, I went to the Mr. B to try on my first pair of leather pants in the shop. So I came in there and did do it. And now I'm working there as well at Mr. B. I just wanted to do it because I was sure I could contribute to the community to make it broader and younger. And that's still my mission, actually.
To such a big, busy event. Can you tell us about the week, how it was, the preparations, and how was the elections? And
well, we had a very great leather and fetish pride this year. Every year it's getting bigger. For the Mr. Leather Netherlands selection, it's a co-production of the MSA, the leather group I'm with, and also with the bars like The Web, Cuckoo's Nest, Eagle Amsterdam and Dirty Dicks. We saw the last years that there are a little bit groups apart, like the puppy group, the rubber group, the leather group. And we try to bring them together again. Just such like the social we are having now. All the socials of the Netherlands, fetish socials, are together in one big social. That's very important because, together we are so much stronger than everybody apart.
Small groups apart.
Yes, and I've got some really great news. Next time we also have the Mr. Leather Europe election. And that's in the third weekend of October.
Lovely. Back in the day when you were the Mr. Leather, obviously it's such a big achievement. And in terms of passing on any advice for the future ones?
Well, first of all, every mister or every candidate has to be their genuine self. Every year there has to be another mister, a new energy, new thoughts, and world is changing. Also the fetish community is changing.
I'm very honored to talk to you. I know you're the first Mr. Beer. And how was that?
World title in San Francisco. And it was in 1996, and I was studying how to organize the beer scene in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And with the experience of that, we started the beer movement in the Netherlands. I'm the founder of that.
Yeah.
And also I started the Mr. Beer elections in the Netherlands.
And do you feel that you strengthen communities by having those events and organizing those elections and so on?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And we want that everybody can feel his own way, that everybody has the right to feel who he wants to be.
Lovely. Without thinking, just having one or two words, what makes you to get so immediately?
Well, it's of course also the experience with the material that you have, of course the feeling, the smell, of course the looks out of it, the masculinity, that makes of course like the entire picture that appeals to me, and that's why I can identify me as a letterman.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me stronger as well.
If you're shy, then there's nothing else I can say, then please come. Everyone is very welcoming. Reach out.
Yeah.
Just try to find one person you can talk to on some app or on Instagram, and they'll take you somewhere, and then you can, become a member of the community.
If there's any plans and people want to know more, is there anywhere they can go and have a look and find out more?
I think you can go to fetishnederland.nl. There you find the agenda of almost all of these social events throughout the entire Netherlands, not just in Amsterdam.
Lovely. Yeah.
Go there if you want to check it out. If you want to find me, I'm documenting my journey as Mr. Leather this year on Mr. Leather NL 2025 on Instagram. Find me there. I'll be tagging everyone else you want to know.
I might even try also. I'm getting curious.
Do it. I think you would look amazing.
I have
in.
some leather, see?
That's a perfect start.
That's the beginning.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is the greatest thing about our socials, because you can come like you are and discover different fetishes.
Find your thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
And sometimes you didn't even know that you liked something until you touched it.
Lovely.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. We tried that.
Yes.
And my last question, if you don't mind.
Yes.
I'm curious if you have any favorite leather piece. Could be gloves, could be a jacket, could be a jacket strap. What is your favorite leather piece and why?
It's definitely the cap. You can put it on and look in the mirror and see yourself in all those images of leather men that you've looked up to for so long.
Like Tom Finland
Exactly,
kind of thing.
exactly.
Oh, so that's your turn on.
Absolutely, yes.
Lekkere. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.